What is going on in New Jersey?
The FBI and our Newark field office, along with the state and local partners there, the Bureau is actively investigating the situation you mentioned, just the unexplained sighting of drone activity over that part of New Jersey, including proximity to sensitive sites and areas of concern. So we do not attribute that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer of who's responsible for that.
Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there are nefarious intentions that could cause either national security or a public safety incident that would put Americans at risk?
There's nothing that is known that would lead me to say that, but we just don't know.
The coma-inducing FBI guy there. The FBI has no answers about the swarm of giant drones, some the size of automobiles, the size of, they said, small school buses. And we've been watching this for about 4 weeks over New Jersey with just hundreds and hundreds of them. You might see a dozen at a time. The drones are reportedly the size of SUVs and are so advanced that even the state's governor, Phil Murphy, not the greatest guy in the world, noted that the drones go dark when they're spotted in the sky. How do they know? Honestly, Roma, this is crazy stuff. They're talking about.
You want to visit New Jersey, right?
Well, you know, with an anti-aircraft gun, or, you know, like a Patriot missile battery or something. But there is talk now about shooting them down. Nobody knows where they're coming from, and it's pretty crazy what they're seeing up there.
Well, thank God we only have 1 more month of the Biden administration, because they have absolutely no control over what is coming into our airspace. I'm sure everybody remembers the China balloon that floated all the way over the entire United States of America before the administration even knew about it. Now we have these drones. We have terrorists coming over our southern border. I mean, there is absolutely no security under this administration. The FBI has a duty to keep Americans safe, and they have no answers right now, not for their own local law enforcement and not for the American people. So, you know, Kash Patel cannot get in there soon enough and take control, because I don't know what they're doing in that building. It's big, it's empty, and they know nothing.
It's almost as if they're not on our side. And, you know, honestly, there's at least one member of Congress, Congressman Jeff Van Drew, who is concerned that Iran might be behind the drones over New Jersey. And Jeff Van Drew, Congressman Van Drew, said there is circumstantial evidence that suggests these drones could be the work of foreign adversaries, specifically Iran. Right now, we know that there are drones flying in from the direction of the ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean out there next to New Jersey. We also know that there is an Iranian drone mothership that is missing from port in Iran, with a timeline matching the emergence of these drones. The time to act on this information is now, before the threat escalates any further. He also is calling for them to be shot down, which makes sense to me. I'm in favor of that.
So I think they're waiting for Agent Fox Mulder and Dana Scully to show up so they can really get into the investigation. But until that happens, the answer is bring in DOD. We have the technology. This is like the $6 million man. We can rebuild them.
Right.
No, but I'm serious. We've had to face drone technology in combat. And yeah, we have a few magic tricks we could use. So the fact that they didn't even bother to call the Pentagon tells me the fact that they're the blind. Maybe they could call the Keystone Cops. You know, I mean,
call Elon Musk. He'll capture them.
There we go.
And then he'll like repurpose them for Starlink, for crying out loud.
That's right.
But like seriously,
retrofit the cyber truck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but FBI has missed the Butler, Pennsylvania situation. We've seen our intelligence agencies continuously fail, and they keep not giving straight answers. And I think at this point we can't afford to be in a situation where more Americans are going to be put at risk, where the president is going to be put at risk once again.
Right.
And they're just taking too long to get a handle on the situation.
Well, a lot of these drones are over Trump's property in New Jersey, Bedminster, right? And there are military bases that they're over, and they're, you know, and they're crazy in the fact that we've got government officials that are acting like there's nothing to see here.